Hi everyone. So just to give a little context for the next few blog posts, we're going to be focused on obviousness, an element that Tal in class and through his PowerPoint has mentioned that is extremely important when you're looking at patents and innovation. So um, in the next few blog posts, we're going to be discussing obviousness, but for this first one, I wanted to just go ahead and define obviousness based on what I've found from Tal's lecture, the PowerPoint presentation, and a little bit of my own research on the web. So obvious basically looks directly at prior art, which we've defined as kind of anything published on the internet or in the patent office or in any publications um, that people cannot easily come up with, right? So obvious looks at this prior art and basically says, does something in the prior art indicate that your invention or idea is not unique? And if it does, then your invention or idea is considered obvious. And so Webster's dictionary defines obvious as something that's easily discovered, explained, or understood. But I guess with respect to patents, you have to kind of look at the scope and the content of the prior art. And again, it has to kind of incorporate some unique element, something more than a minor tweak. So, one way that I read to look at obviousness as an element is to kind of benchmark your patent or invention against other inventions or patents in a similar field or market, right? And if you feel that there's not a big enough jump between something that already exists and what you're creating, then chances are that your idea, patent, invention, whatever, is probably obvious. So, you can kind of look at someone who's a specialist in a specific field, give them your patent idea or invention, and if they can come up with a combination of resources to kind of create something that's similar to your patent, or they can kind of deduce what your patent does or your invention does based on things that are already existing, then chances are again it's probably an obvious patent. And that's what we discussed in class is that it's just defined by a posita, a person having an ordinary skill in the art. And so I guess I hope this kind of gave you a brief description of what obviousness means. And in the next few posts, we're going to go much deeper into discussing the various elements involved with obviousness. So looking forward to reading your comments and see you guys soon.